basically, the use of blockchain technology, or more professionally, we call them distributed ledger technology, can help accelerate climate action through both mitigation and adaptation. On mitigation, we take a look at how blockchain can streamline green finance or climate finance. For example, if we deploy blockchain technology on green bond, then we can help increase the transparency of the flow of proceeds after the green bond is issued, to ensure that these proceeds will go to the green projects where they're supposed to go. That will significantly increase not only transparency, but also the credibility and the trust of the public in the green bonds market. As you know, there's a huge climate finance gap worth hundreds of billions of dollars every year. So we definitely need to use these technology to tap into those private capital that we all need to fill the climate finance gap. The answers to this, I would say, conundrum would be to use distributed ledgers and also artificial intelligence to analyze all sorts of financial data from all the stakeholders, create a decentralized database, and make it transparent for everybody. Yeah, and then I think on one hand, it will reduce the risk of greenwashing. On the other hand, it will also help democratize the entire green bond market, for example. Right now, it's difficult for individual investors to put money into green bond, because green bond is not a low-cost investment. However, if we tokenize green bonds and hence fractionalize the ownership of a traditional green bond, which may be worth tens of thousands of dollars, then it is a lot easier for everyone to invest in green bonds. And it is these money that we'll need to plug the climate finance gap. Do not underestimate the power of those small green investments. Usually it is these small projects that need small amounts of investment that make the most impact at community level. In the aspect of adaptation, I would quote an example on parametric insurance. So if we put the current parametric disaster risk insurance on the blockchain, the smart contract function will enable us to automate the transfer of cash from the insurance companies to the policyholders in case of natural disasters such as flood, drought, hurricane, etc. In conventional way of offering these kind of disaster insurance, it is quite costly, because the insurance company have to send in a team of officers to assess the level of damage caused to all the households after a hurricane, after a drought, after a flood. However, it is these difficult times which a household needs most money. So if we automate the parametric disaster risk insurance on the blockchain, particularly using the Ethereum smart contract function, then things will go pretty smooth. And we no longer need a team of officers to go on site to investigate in the damage. Everything that can trigger a predefined threshold can lead to the automated transfer of money from the insurance company to the household. So it will help us significantly lower the cost of the annual premium. In our feasibility study for one of the developing island states, we found that deploying blockchain on disaster risk insurance could help reduce the premium from $2,000 a year to just $30 a year. So we hope to help more countries to enjoy these benefits that these technologies could bring at a very low cost.